My boyfriend thought acting cold would make me obsessed with him. I introduced him to his replacement. Me and Jake had been dating for 4 months and things started out amazing. He was sweet, texted me good morning every day, planned actual dates, and seemed genuinely excited to be with me. We'd stay up talking until 3 in the morning about everything and nothing. My friends kept saying I'd found one of the good ones. Then around month 2, Jake started acting weird. He'd take hours to text back when I could see him online. He'd cancel plans last minute saying he forgot he had other stuff to do. When we did hang out, he'd spend half the time on his phone and act like I was bothering him if I tried to talk. I thought maybe he was stressed with work or something, so I gave him space. But it just got worse. He stopped saying I love you back. He'd show up late to everything without apologizing. If I cooked dinner, he'd eat it while watching TV and not say thank you. When I tried talking to him about it, he'd shrug and say I was overthinking things. My roommate Becca said I should dump him, but I kept making excuses because I remembered how good things used to be. One Friday, Jake said he was having guys' night at his apartment. I wasn't invited, obviously, which was fine because I had plans with Becca anyway, but Becca got food poisoning an hour before we were supposed to go out, so I decided to drop off soup at Jake's for him and his friends since I'd already made a huge batch for Becca. I figured it was a nice girlfriend thing to do. I got to Jake's apartment and was about to knock when I heard my name through the door. Jake was talking loud enough that I could hear everything. He was telling his friends how he had me completely wrapped around his finger because he'd started treating me like crap. He actually said those words. His friend asked why he would do that, and Jake said he read online that girls want what they can't have. The less attention he gave me, the more desperate I'd get to win him over. He said I'd been cooking him meals and buying him stuff ever since he started ignoring me. His friends were laughing, and one of them said I must be really dumb to fall for it. Jake said it wasn't about being dumb, it was psychology or whatever. Girls think they can fix cold guys, and it makes them try harder. He said he could probably cheat on me at this point, and I'd blame myself. They all thought this was hilarious. I stood there holding the stupid soup while my boyfriend explained to his friends how he was manipulating me on purpose. He said the best part was, I was so in love with him now that he could treat me however he wanted and I'd never leave. His friend asked if he actually liked me at all. Jake said I was cool enough, but the power trip was honestly better than the relationship. I left without knocking, drove home, put the soup in the fridge, and called Becca to tell her everything. She was pissed even through her nausea. That's when we came up with a plan. I didn't break up with Jake. Instead, I became the girlfriend he pretended to want. I stopped texting him first. When he finally texted me, I waited twice as long as he did to respond. Sometimes I just left him on red. When he asked to hang out, I'd say maybe, and then confirm last minute like it didn't matter either way. I stopped cooking for him, stopped buying him things, stopped putting any effort into dates. Jake noticed immediately but tried to play it cool. The less I cared, the more he started doing. He actually showed up with flowers one day. I said thanks and put them in water without making a big deal. He started texting me more, trying to make conversation. I gave one-word answers. He asked if something was wrong, and I said no. Why would anything be wrong? But here's where it got good. I started hanging out with this guy from my economics class named Ryan. We were just friends, but Jake didn't need to know that. I'd mention Ryan casually in conversation, like how he said something funny in class or how we grabbed coffee after studying. Jake started asking all these questions about Ryan. I'd shrug and change the subject. Then I started being busy when Jake wanted to hang out. Sorry, I already made plans with Ryan to study. Can't tonight, Ryan got tickets to this concert. Maybe another time, Ryan's having people over. Jake was losing his mind but trying to act like he didn't care. He started showing up at places he knew I'd be. He'd see me laughing with Ryan and come over all territorial. I'd introduce them super casually like Jake was just some guy I knew. Ryan played along perfectly because he thought the whole situation was funny. One night Jake showed up at my apartment unannounced with takeout from my favorite place trying to surprise me. Ryan was already there, sitting on my couch watching a movie. Jake looked between us and asked what was going on. I said we were hanging out. Was that a problem? Full story on channel. Link below.